So with the rank reset on July 30th and the new bandit change, just playing my placement matches, I've been playing against and with some pretty high-level players. Sometimes they're on my team. I had Chick on my team. Dude is a monster on the map. But I've also played against some pretty high-level players. This morning I played against APG and Ranked Slayer twice, and man, that guy, they're just so good. Playing against some of these high-level players, a few things I've kind of taken away. Tiny mistakes are always punished. It might be something as simple as, fully exposing yourself around a corner instead of doing like the jiggle peek thing. They'll always put damage on you. If they can see you, they're going to be putting bullets into you. Their accuracy is super, super high, especially with this bandit change. It's kind of easier to pace your shots, but it means that you're going to be aiming a lot more carefully. Secondly, their teamwork it just makes you feel overwhelmed. Some maps are pretty small, so you got Aquarius and Recharge, which is, there's not a lot of outside on the map, and there's a lot of open inside of the map. And so cross-shotting is just, it's going to happen. And if you, like I said, if you expose yourself at all, you're going to be taking damage. So the goal is to try to close the gap on some of these fights without taking a lot of damage across the map. So if you're even remotely weak, so if you're trying to cross from top white to top A across that catwalk in Recharge, somebody from gold's going to be hitting you at least 2 or 3 times. So you get to A, you're entering in a closed space, and if there's 1 or 2 players in there, you're just going to get cleaned up. Third thing, they play so fast. They know the mechanics of the maps. They know the maps really well. They know how to do that ghost jumping thing. They know how to jiggle peek. No one's walking around corners. If there's a way to curb slide into a room, you best have your reticle ready for 2 of them to enter at, Mach 10. They play real fast. You have to get damage fast. There's not really any time to think when you're playing. Next, they refuse to miss shots. Like I said earlier, their damage is unmatched. They refuse to miss shots. 1v1s rarely seem to happen with all the team shooting and stuff. But when they do happen, you cannot miss. You have to get a perfect on one of these guys, or you're going to die. The only time I was able to kill APG was when I was able to get 5 shots on him when he's in the open, and he was looking off somewhere else for the first 2 shots. But he still almost killed me. It's just they know the pace of the game, they know the fire rate of the guns, and they just do not miss. And lastly, efficiency is it's everything. You can outslay a team, but if their ability to score objective points is more efficient, a single team wipe of your team is just going to end the game. That's how I believe SSG is able to kind of stay on top. They're very good slayers, of course, but anytime they get kills, as soon as kills happen, they're on top of the objective. They're in the hill, they've got the ball, they're running the flag. There's no time wasted in those games. And so OBJ games and OBJ maps and game types, you just have to be able to get kills around the objective so that you can continue playing the objective. Anyway, that's just some few things I just kind of wrote down thinking, man, these games are super hard, and I love playing against them because it helps me grow as a player, but it's not just about getting kills and wandering the map. You have to be very specific about everything you do, and you have to know how these guys play. They're just faster. They have more damage. It feels like their gun does more. It really does.